We worship you.
We bow before your throne as we come before your presence. We honor you alone. So we lift our voices as trumpets held in you. You are King of glory. So this is what we do. In humble adoration, Father, we bow before your throne as we come before your presence. We honor you alone. So we lift up our voices as trumpets surrounding you. You are the King of glory. So this is what we do. We worship you.
We worship you today.
We worship you, Lord.
We worship you today.
We worship you, Jesus.
We worship you today.
We worship you.
We worship you today.
We seek your face.
We seek your face today.
We seek your face today. We seek your face. Hosanna, Hosanna. We cry Hosanna, Hosanna. We need you today. We need you today. We need you, Jesus. We need you today. Hosanna, 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 Hosanna today. We seek your face. We seek your face today. We seek your face today. Just you do, just you do. We need you today. We need you today. As we come before your presence, we honor you alone. So we lift up our voices as trumpets held in you. You are King of glory. So this is what we do. We humble adoration.
Before your throne, as we come before your presence,
We honor you
we
alone.
honor you.
So we lift up our voices
Lift up our voices
as trumpets held in
as
you.
trumpets around.
You are
Thank you. We bless Jesus and we bless the Holy Spirit. Wave your hands to the Father, to the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Thank you, choir. Once again, put your hands together for the choir. What a beautiful. You take your seat in God's presence. Tonight is one of the most complex, most scientific, most expository, most powerful, most insightful night. It's deep. It's deep. It's deep. Mothers do not forget the day of the birth of a child. The time. It's fathers that will forget. Fathers, if you ask a father, what day was his child born, he will not remember. But the mother will remember if it was Friday, if it was Thursday, if it was in the night, if it was also in the morning. And that is why, if your mother is still alive, it's good to ask her plenty questions. Ask her what happened the day you were born. Ask her what were the signs that happened that day you were born. Ask her if there were crises in the community. It's very important. It is simply speaking about your ushering into the world and what heralded your arrival. You ask her about the day, if it was a Thursday. Because most of us know the date, but we don't know the day. Like me, for many years, I knew the date, but I did not know the day. But when I checked through my perpetual calendar, my perpetual calendar was able to reveal to me the particular day. It's just I didn't remember to ask my mom when I saw her a few days ago, whether it was in the night I was born, whether it was in the afternoon I was born, or whether it was in the morning I was born. Now, why is it important to know? Because in the night, the sun is not there, it's the moon. In the afternoon, the sun is at the equator. Hello. In the evening, the sun is at the west. In the morning, the sun is at the east. So it's a rising sun. So some people are born with the rising sun, some are born with the setting sun. The setting sun is at the west. The rising sun is at the east. And some are born at the point when the sun is at its peak, the position of the sun. Now, in whichever way the sun is running through a zodiac sign in a particular season, that is the truth. Hello. Now, this arms you with information on how to properly construct your prayers. In Triumph Ministry, you are in the prophetic school, so you will learn things you have never learned before. The reason because I asked too many questions to get to where I am. If I didn't ask these questions, I don't think I'll be where I am. Because my life was a life fraught with difficulty and opposition. Hard things were happening to me from childhood. So I began to ask questions. Because it is only when your destiny is, attractive to the devil, that certain unusual things will happen around you. And if you are not the type that asks questions, you will live the rest of your life in ignorance and become a victim of ignorance. Ignorance never delivers a man. My people are destroyed for what? Lack of knowledge. So from childhood, I faced a lot of manipulations. It only got clearer when I got born again. And then began to ask questions, and then things became clearer. By the time my eyes opened, I was already inside trap. That is, I entered these traps very well. I was trapped by the devil. By the time my eyes opened, I saw myself in the trap. And then I began to pray, Lord, forgive me, I'm sorry. I was blind. Lord, I am sorry. Only you can deliver me. Now I've entered the trap. Please deliver me. So my prayer continued like that, year in, year out. I could not tell anybody anything because who will believe my story? What will somebody? It's a trap. It's a conspiracy of darkness. The conspiracy was so strong that my life was hanging on a balance. And I knew I would die. You won't understand. I knew I would die. And I prayed. At midnight, I'm praying. In my secrecy, I'm praying. And I pray alone. I will not pray in the presence of people because these prayers are complicated. It is not something you pray in public. And my prayer was, oh Lord, deliver me. For my eyes have opened. I have seen. Now I've realized that I'm in a trap. Now I've known that Satan has caught me. Oh Lord, deliver. Will you let me die? Have you forgotten you have given me a ministry to deliver many? Look at the many destinies that are hanging globally. If I die, what will happen to them? Hello. The way God delivered me, even to today, is still a mystery. It was in the period of my fall, as though probably I have fallen, was when I was delivered. When it looks as though my life has scattered, everything has turned upside down. There was chaos. Everything, my reputation has been chaotic. Everything has been destroyed. It was in that destruction I got delivered. When you have known your destiny, you will pray more prayers. And that's why it's not a surprise you hear the kind of things you hear here. Because you are hearing these things because it's coming from a man who have entered depths. Who have entered depths. Who have entered realms. Whom Satan had caught severally to kill. And yet I escaped. All those watching online, my prayer is that your ears will open. Your eyes will open. I do not know how best I can communicate this message, but I trust that the Lord will give understanding to those who hear. And the Holy Spirit will help us.